Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another great episode in Reverse Cast podcast. So, in this episode, we are invited a great guy from Spain, from Madrid, Juan. He is an expertise in threat intelligence and threat analyst. Welcome, Juan. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, Dejar, for inviting me. I am Juanma, and I am to try to develop the first word in the first time to check if your personal data have been leaked inside the ransomware leaks.
Yeah. So, what's
Yeah.
the idea behind it? What's the idea behind this platform?
Because when I was studying in university, I try. Well, why not? I try have a ransom, spy cloud, had some rock, and I said, why not? Is the same platform, a free platform that you can check if your personal data has been leaked, because all the people have the right to
Yeah.
know if their data has been
Yeah.
leaked.
Yeah, that's a very good point because actually, every node should have a right to permission there has been hacked or the data is from black market or not. But Juan, so first of all, what's the threat intelligence and why it's important for malware analysts or security researcher in general?
It's very important because it connect the malware, o sea, the hardware, the malware, the software with the personal data. For example, if you develop a malware, you need the email to send the
Yeah,
malware. You know the people to send the malware.
yeah, of course. So Juan, I mean, we know that nowadays threat actor instead exploiting vulnerabilities inside a web application or software, they're trying to use info stealer or initial access brokers. I mean the traditional that available inside the logos that available from telegram bots or many kind of the black markets. So actually why info stealer nowadays is one of the top for black markets and threat actor is being curious about it.
Because it's the fair access. If you the people the most easy to attack is the
Yeah, yeah,
if you got the access,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and if you can buy the access introduce the malware, it's very easy. It's the
yeah, yeah,
most easy,
yeah. You know,
and very groups like ransom gang, they have the all private botnets to get the first access, because it's the most easy and most habitual, because the personal error, the employee error is the most habitual and more easy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, nowadays threat actors more effective and generative because actually they looking for easy ways to get initial access on the
That's the
system.
point.
So the info stealer is one of the easiest one. So Juan, I mean nowadays malware researchers doesn't have a full picture, maybe some of them, because actually no one's not everyone working for the private company like antivirus companies, how they can start in threat intelligence and getting the information about new threats.
Okay, for the first steps is a Telegram group. In Telegram you can search
Yeah,
in Google, or you can search in dark markets, dark forums
yeah,
like Bridge forums, exploit xx. This is the first steps to introducing threat intelligence,
yes,
because it's the when malware threat actors attack the enterprise, the business,
yes,
they
yes.
obtain the database and publish in Telegram groups or
Yeah,
dark
yeah, yeah.
dark markets.
That's correct. And that's so basically, if I make it simplify for our audience, it means you can start visiting Telegram groups and the forums to be aware about the latest breaches and latest threat. Then you can report to the company as a security researcher or if you employ or not. So Juan, we know most of the Latin countries is famous for banking malware. So what's the common malware in Spain?
For banking malware in Europe, and USA not is done habitual like before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
nowadays the banking is very much secure, but it's more easy hack, for example, the database of
yeah,
banking,
yeah,
but
yeah,
only from a clients without nothing, only email and maybe some email context,
yeah,
and sell into a darker markets.
yeah,
This is the for nowadays. This is the most worth it for
yeah,
a
yeah,
threat
yeah.
actor.
So Juan, I think something is kicking my head. So I don't know how there are in InfoStudio logos there are millions of traditional available for free, sometimes for
Yeah,
free, but I
yeah,
don't know how the employee or how the CEO of the company is trapping into this phishing mail. That's something interesting me. Well, I think um, threat actors is more proactive than the security researcher. We are just relying on the some kind of a traditional toolkit, but threat actor trying to everything to achieve their own goal and compromise the systems.
yeah. That's the point. The info stealer. It's the like I said before. It's the first step to inside in your business, in your network, in your home lab. Is the first step because who knows to download Photoshop free, or
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto
So,
free.
Juan, how they got infected? That's a main question. How they got infected in a ransomware or in the malwares? How they click on the malicious link is I don't know. That's something blowing my head. Well, the Europe is not like a Middle East. Well, so Middle East is good now, but Europe is more proactive in the cyber threat. So
Yeah.
they have a training, they have a big companies in antivirus, they have a big conferences every years, but still they compromise it every day. If we look on the ransomwares uh, markets in the dark web, there are a lot of Europe companies that contains the traditional of a European companies. So what's the behind it? Why they compromise it?
Because this is the people because who know
Dano
in
Jessica.
Europe the people they are free time when they are working, and in his free time they play games, and this
Yeah.
is the malware. They download Photoshop
Yeah.
inside the business laptop or
Oh my
business.
god! So they use a games and the cracked software, piracy software inside the business computer.
Yeah, yeah, in Europe is so much.
Yeah. So Juan, I think I always repeat the sentences. Awareness and protection is equal to security. So I think they think that if they have a protection software, EDRs, firewalls, they are secure. They think like that. But actually,
Yeah, but
if you don't have awareness, they are not secure.
but EDR or antivirus or malware, anti-malware, protected by, for example, malware, ransomware, but not protected from infostealer
Yeah.
because they change the malware, the infostealer malware change every day,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
virus
yeah.
total like don't detect it.
Yeah. Actually, no threat actors have a one other tricks. For example, they create a malwares. It's a fully undetectable. It's a clean one, and upload into
Yeah,
VirusTotal. When security researcher get a hashes or get a file, they again upload in the VirusTotal. It show the recent result. That's another.
yeah,
Yeah, that's another trick.
sure.
Yeah. So Juan, what's the ransomware status in Spain? So there are a lot of cases, I think, in Europe by ransomware infection.
Yeah, the space of ransomware attacks in Europe, it's a little in because it's so worth it. A ransomware attack
Yeah.
is so worth it in Europe and in USA. It's not so much
Yeah.
because that's why it's the
Yeah.
Europe and USA. It's much attacking ransomware
Yeah.
because it's so worth it. The business pay them
Once
and
time.
they use the money to improve the malware, to improve the everything.
Yeah, once time I have talked with one guy. He mentioned we have a recovery, we have a backup. They are infected by ransomware, but they have a backup. Okay, they have a backup in a external storage. but actually they paid a ransom because they don't have time to waiting for hours for recover a business. So that's yeah. So actually, I think we have a product, we have a security solutions, but again, we have a lack of defense. We have a lack of defense in a security area, in the security arena, because actually, as you know, you are threat intelligence analyst. Every day the new leaks will be published on the
Yeah.
Telegram, on the black markets, and other location.
Yeah, that's the point. It's so difficult for the business because some business, like for example, the big four,
Yeah,
cannot stop for 4 hours because 4 hours is so much loss in
yeah,
money. Yeah,
yeah.
and they need to pay because it's more worth it pay than stop your business 1 or 2 days.
So Juan, what's the main infection vector? Infection vector. I mean, the way that threat actor is get into those companies in Europe mostly. It's a malicious document or it's only phishing.
Phishing and info stealer. Yeah,
Yeah, so they use a phishing. I mean, for example,
yeah.
so there are big companies. They have a security researchers, but how the employee is clicking the phishing links? That's something always kicking my head. They are clicking on the phishing links.
Yeah, because they use the normal use is mm, uh, email with a sum of data from family, from
Yeah,
his children's, from his sometimes and info stealer. We use the password, the information in Facebook, and and they create a spear phishing that is a phishing but focus in his person.
yeah, yeah. So Juan, I know I have seen some infostealer malwares. They are use Telegram bots as a CNC, as a command and control server, because yeah,
Yeah,
because actually we cannot decrypt it. I mean, decrypt this data that go to the Telegram bot because it's a secure communication.
yeah, no, but now the Telegram botnet is in Europe and in the world. Not it's done secure because all people know, all business know, all cyber security service know that now they use a Tor backend. Yeah,
Oh,
they create for disinfection. They create onion
yeah, yeah, onion
URL
links. Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
disinfection, and inside we have all infection.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
we use
think
Tor
yeah, I think
onion network.
still in some Asian countries, Telegram bot is a option, and that's secure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and it's hard to get the bot token. Yeah, it's a some kind. If there are some Google Dorkers, it can it makes us be able to find the Telegram bots, but it's not for every malwares because some malwares have the armor, have the shield to defend itself against the security researcher.
Yeah, but in Telegram botnet, I have a leak. If you use like threat actors use Telegram botnet, they have to leak the, as you said before, the token bot,
Yeah,
and you are going to see. You are going if you have the token bot,
yeah, you can go to
you have to
yeah,
see all.
yeah, you can see
You
all
have
of
to see.
you can see all of the data.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to see all of the data, all of the infection. That's why it's now use Tor network.
yeah,
Yeah,
uh,
because
yeah.
only they can see.
Yeah, I think it's an onion link is quite challenging to investigate. Yeah, it's a quite challenging to
Yeah.
investigate because actually they run on the different service, they run in a different structure. It's not like
Yeah,
a because
that's the
actually
point.
yeah, I have seen some phishing mails, phishing web pages. They pretend to be a Microsoft or Outlook email, but if you click the right click and view page source code, you can easily see the bot token, and then you can threat researchers easily can get access into the Telegram bot and take it down. But with the onion links, with the Tor links, I think it's not work. And once time, I found some leaks of one of my friends. I have sent a message to the Tor support team, but they declined to delete it because I think it's not in a Tor privacy and terms of condition. So I mean, there are some leakers on the Tor Onion linkers. I have sent a message to the support of the Tor browser to take it down, but they didn't.
Yeah, but it's difficult. It's difficult
Yeah, it's a
that
very
the
difficult.
Tor project don't. I think that it's not possible.
Yeah, I have a
I
same
think that
idea.
you cannot send a message for a Tor project and down the onion link. I
Yeah,
think it is not possible
yeah, they
because the
mentioned that.
protocol is designed, but like that.
Yeah, they mentioned it. They mentioned we cannot take it down because it's not in our hand.
Yeah, as you said before, in sometime in phishing, if you don't need a
Yeah. So actually, Juan, I mean, so the ransomware gang is sometimes is stealing the codes of the other ransomwares. You know that.
yeah,
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 that's another issues. They updated the ransomwares. Oh, in a Lockbit, I think in the Lockbit case, they hired a security researcher, a reverse engineer to find the vulnerabilities in a Lockbit
yeah.
ransomwares.
Scripted is.
Yeah. In a Lockbit, if they found a vulnerabilities inside the Lockbit ransomware, they get paid.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
That's the point. But not only Lockbit, all ransomware gang.
yeah. I think so. I think instead of the security researcher, the threat actor is thinking proactively. Yeah, because actually they know everything is dual use. So it's like a knife. You can have a knife to create the salad, to create the foods, and you can use the knife to harm someone, to use for violence. But actually, threat actors is doing same thing. For example, we have a hacker one, we have a bug crowd to doing the bug bounty stuffs, and in the other side, the threat actor, sorry, is hiring the guy's reverse engineer to investigate the security flow inside the malware. And some people is doing that.
Yeah, but that's the point. As you said, a knife can use like to make a salad, to make a food, and can use to kill a people.
Yeah,
But knife not is illegal.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
legal
yeah,
because the people, the world, the business can need defend themselves. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think
The illegal everything not is the solution, not is the
yeah.
solving the problem.
Yeah, I think the less companies hire vulnerability researcher doing the patching. So once time in one of the in India, I have met a one guy. He is a cargo businessman. He have a cargo stuffs, ships. I have asked one question to this guy. Have you ever think to be hacked one day? He say no. So actually, yeah, he say no, but maybe one day he faces a cyber attack and he have to pay a ransom or maybe start a business from scratch. But actually, that I think we have a security tool, we have a firewall, we have an antivirus, we have a EDRs as you mentioned earlier, but we don't have awareness. If we have awareness, how we click a phishing mail? That's
Yeah.
yeah. How we click downloading a games on the personal or business. It's okay if you download the game on your personal computer, but it's not fine to download a games inside your business computer because actually maybe adversary trying to looking after for your computer and start compromising it.
That's the point. But the people doing the games are free games in a business computer. In the other way, I'm going to see that the police can be arrest or down a ransomware gang, but like it's very worth it and very money to get
Yeah, yeah,
another groups born, another groups it's very big. You can arrest, but another group create.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah.
it's,
I think it's we have a something in biology. It's called the binary feasting. So what's a binary feasting is that's a bacteria is cut himself to two pieces. So if the one other pieces is done, we have another pieces. So
yeah,
yeah, it's a good binary, but
like that.
it's like a worm. So actually, there are some worms. If you cut it inside, It will replicate itself again. So if you arrest one
Yeah.
ransomware groups, the another ransomware group will pop up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the point.
I think one of the friends mentioned that it's like a cat and game, that fighting the cybercrime. It's like a cat and mouse games. It's a quite difficult. It's a quite challenging because actually, Juan, there's something else in here. Well,
No,
sometimes,
but it's very easy to delete the all ransomware groups. It's very easy. Don't pay.
yeah.
Don't pay.
But what about the business?
If not exceed demand, if not their demand, don't exceed the business.
Yeah, what's about, okay, so actually that's a good point, but what's the, for example, a big companies have a running business for many years and they are infected by ransomwares. So if he doesn't pay the ransom, how he can recover the business? That's the main point. How they can. So actually maybe they will not hire reverse engineers to find a decryption key inside the ransomware. Even there are some ransomware in this point. They drop the decryption key inside a temp file. That's they are, I have seen some ransomwares. They have vulnerabilities. When you run the ransomware, the decryption key will be dropped with itself. Yeah, like I think it's the ransomware's CyberVolk. Yeah, CyberVolk. They have a, I think version 2.0 or 1.0. When you double click on the ransomwares, the decryption key will be dropped into temp directory inside the operating system.
Yeah, this that's the point. For example, one business or two business prefer don't pay a good defense for a cybersecurity business or cybersecurity company.
But the business doesn't care about the
Yeah,
protection. They
but
just care
they
about the
prefer
money.
don't pay a legal cybersecurity company to defend to make a backup, but they prefer don't pay and pay the ransomware gang more the money.
Yeah, but so I think um having multi backup is very good. If you have a multi
Yeah,
backups, for example, have a one external backup, it can be very good. Yeah, it can be very good if you have a the external backup. If you're infected by ransomware, you can easily recover that, even if take a times.
yeah,
But the business nowadays, they just care about the money. They don't care about the security. So, but Juan,
yeah,
there are something else here. I believe that the computer is not designed for security. The computer is designed for make daily life easier. So when the
yeah.
someone's create a,
That's the point.
yeah, when someone is create the database for the company, the developer, they don't care about the security. They just care about making the company job is more easier by using this database. So everything go with the sequence.
Yeah, but I know if you design something to better security is more difficult to use, and you have to step in between more security or more easy.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah. I think more
more security
security.
is more
I think
more difficult. You need
take
to
a
down the step.
yeah. I think there are something called zero trust is very good. Have a least privilege, least permissions, and implementing zero trust technology at all. But actually, most of the companies nowadays doesn't care about the security. I believe there are a lot of companies they don't have a security team. They just have a one IT administration guy. They do everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So Juan, we are
That's why.
yeah, yeah, we are in the end of our podcast.